Can I beat Dark Souls 1 with only firekeeper bonfires? That is a question I want to answer in this video. So, let's get to it. The rules. Outside of the pre-lit 3 bonfires that are always lit, I cannot light any new ones. That is Firelink Bonfire, Anor Londo Bonfire, and the Chaos Witch Covenant Bonfire. All of those have their own firekeepers that light them beforehand. No cheesing bosses. I have to fight them in the legit intended ways, such as Ceaseless jumping up and getting his arm stuck, or Iron Golem falling down. I must beat every single base game boss I am able to without skipping them. No area skips such as Sen's Funhouse, and no lava skips or meme rolls. This does not include shortcuts such as getting through an area faster, such as, falling down the ledge inside of the catacombs to get to Pinwheel, because that's also, I think, how you get to Leroy. Dying is allowed, as I am definitely not good enough to survive forever, and no duplications, exploits, or Souls Cheat method. Everything has to be gotten by my own 2 hollow hands. The Lord Vessel is also allowed because you can't beat the game without killing Gwyn. So, start off, wake up my cell and open my own door. Proceed to go ahead and kill the Asylum Demon. I go ahead and also open the way to kill Oscar to give him a painless death. Ignore the fact I stabbed him. Make it to Firelink Shrine. Go down the elevator hole. Grab all 4 chests here in Firelink. Proceed to the Undead Berg to buy some fire bombs for the Taurus Demon. Totally don't die on the way to him, though. Show him the power of explosives, and, well, it goes easy. Explosions! They're fun, easy, and reliable. Like free-aiming fireballs. I then proceed to get flamed down by a really mean wyvern. Not very fun, It's not even the cold months yet. It's still summer. Kick down the ladder for the shortcut, because I know I'm going to absolutely die before reaching the Firelink Shrine again. And I go down the elevators, because I actually didn't die. Cue elevator music like right here, because we need it right now. Went back up, grabbed the Firekeeper Soul, a basement key, and proceed to go down to the depths to free this man, Grisha. I actually don't know his name. I think it's Grisha. I admit I died enough times here that I honestly wanted to call it quits immediately because I can't stand these dogs. Ugh. And how did this guy get even locked in this place? I don't get it. How do you get locked in a building? Hey, the door's right there. You're a mage. Blow it open. Anyways, he's back at Firelink Shrine with me, and I'm going to go ahead and make the biggest mistake of my life. We're going magic. Firekeeper Soul and Anor Londo time. I love ghosts, don't you? Upgraded my Estus Flask to +2. Went to Andre and upgraded a couple of things because, well, I have to. I have to be able to deal damage. Oh, hold on. 1 second. Killed his pet Titanite Demon because I don't like them. They look ugly. Went back to Undeadburg and went to go attempt the Capra Demon. Keep in mind, I said attempt. I reiterate. I hate Souls dogs. Let's go again! Let's go gambling! And immediately, I don't even get a chance. I'm just dead. Gone. Obliterated. I had a lot of fun, you can tell by the screen. Well, I guess there's one other boss we can do. Gargoyle times instead, because the gargoyles can't be that hard, right? They're normally an easy boss, even though the first time I fought them, I died like a billion times. Let's see, how much damage do I gotta do here? Come on. Oh, that's not too bad, 128. Alright, 1 down, not too bad. Pretty easy. Let's just heal up a second. Shouldn't be too good. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, okay, that kinda hurts. Just, janky hitbox, and I'm dead. Man. Well, it's my video, and I choose Pokemon. Solaire, get your butt in here. We're gonna praise the sun today. Alright, first try. Honestly, not too bad. Solaire, I did the heavy bulk of the work, so, let's get to ringing that bell, shall we? And the bell I do ring. Does anyone else just love this cutscene, though? I think it's one of the more beautiful ones. That and another one that I will get into later on. But I love this one. Just, you get this entire landscape, and you just get the feeling of it, of how small you are. And I just think that's neat, you know? Return to Firelink Shrine, I kill Lotric for his ring of favor and protection. No, I am not going to refer to his other name, as I am 23 years old and mature. With the fat ring in hand, I go to Blighttown's back door and try to kill Quelaag. Doesn't work very well, so I decided, hey, let's grab Mildred for this great boss fight. And with these, Quelaag actually goes down a lot better. Thank you, Mildred. You're very much helpful. We love you here. Ring the second bell because you need two. And talk to this weird Eggman that moves extremely slow. Answer yes to all his questions because I'm very, very good at lying to him. I don't even like this fair lady. Decided to go and, fight Ceaseless, because how hard could it be? Only to just die by his scripted animation of taking his arm out of himself. I didn't get footage of it, but I died to geometry with those 31,000 souls. They're gone now. Sans Fortress. The one place that I think I'm going to die a lot of times here. I can't really stand it, honestly. Swinging axes and, oh no. Well, trivia time. How many times do you think I died in Sans Fortress alone? Was it A, 3 deaths, B, 17, C, 9 deaths, or D, 28 stab wounds? You see is me homeward boning because I did not have enough magic to fight the Iron Golem, so I had to go all the way back through Sans Fortress because I forgot to unlock the shortcut. I did this time just in case I had to go back to fight the Iron Golem, but I didn't. It only took me technically 2 tries. Honestly, not too bad. I've had worse. And speaking of worse, let's go ahead and hit up the Stray Demon. If you didn't know, the Stray Demon is extremely susceptible to bleed, and I found that out because the Bandit's Knife has a starting with bleed. And like every 3 pokes, this thing was just taking like a chunk, like 5% of its health. I didn't know it was that easy of a fight. Grabbed a surprise tool that'll help us later for a boss fight. Hey Capper Demon, remember me? Of course you do. Let's just get this on with, alright? I got some magic for you. Here, hold this. And this. Alright. Easy enough, not too bad. Got the key to the depths. Let's go to the depths, shall we? Alright, so after killing the Capper Demon, we can open up this little shortcut here. I think you could actually open up before Capper Demon. I don't quite remember. Pretty sure you just go down the stairs, so I don't think they're blocked off by anything. We have the shopkeeper right here. I won't talk to her yet, because I might need her later on for other stuff. And, can you guess what boss fight we're doing next? Can you guess? Just put a guess in the comments before you, watch this part. Well, did you guess? I'm giving you some more time. No, you're wrong. It's Pinwheel. We're fighting Pinwheel. I want 20 flasks. Simple as that. And because it's Pinwheel, obviously, the fight isn't too long. It's actually quite easy, because Pinwheel is a pushover. Anyways, on to the Moonlight Butterfly to finish up, I believe, the last boss before I go back to Anor Londo. And honestly, with magic, this boss fight is a lot more trivial. I kind of wish I went with a mage on my first playthrough, but I didn't. I went with bonking build, and I should have gone bonking build on this one, because it would have been a lot smarter. Into Anor Londo now. Anor Londo, a very beautiful area. Unfortunately, it's also full of deadliness. You have a lot of different things you have here, and this is where I'm going to spend the next 3 to 4 hours. But that's why I killed Pinwheel, because I need to have 20 flasks for this entire area. The run backs will be actually quite tense. The rafts, I died quite a few times. But that's fine. Trivia question. How many times do you think it took me to cross the rafts and not be dead? Was it A, 17, B, 3, C, 4, D, the information on the back of your credit card? Well, I got to the fog door and I spun to 1. There's also a gargoyle down there, which I did end up killing, but went back to the bonfire to rest up before heading in to go and fight the bosses. Oh, that's right, I forgot about these archer guys. Yeah, so, I would have a trivia here, but I'd rather just admit I died 13 times. And that first little clip that you saw me falling down with it, I died like 7 times like that. Anyways, went and grabbed Havel's armor because I'm going to need it, and I decided, hey, let's go quickly get to ONS because this is going to be a fun experience. And a fun experience it was. Make sure to open up this door. Always open up this door. Just do it. Little intermission before I go and decide to fight Ornstein and Smoke, but, you know, let's go ahead and take a step back and just say, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're doing your day to the fullest. Anyways, let's summon Solaire, because I want to progress his storyline. And, well, let's go and fight ONS. Now this boss fight, this gave me a lot of trouble the last time I fought them. First playthrough was a bitch. But I held out, stuck it out, and in the end, I did it. I beat these guys. But here's the trivia question. How long do you think it took me to beat these guys? Do you think it took me 5 tries? Or 7 tries? Hey, maybe even 15 tries. Or did I do it first try? The answer's at the end of the video. Couple shots left, and Smoke goes down. I honestly meant to kill Ornstein second, but I kind of failed at that. And we got Smoke. But that's fine. Lord of Us acquired, I can warp. That's useless. Well, guess I go back to Firelink Shrine and get some more magic. Not too big of a deal. But it does pose a question. Does anyone else just hate these fucking boars? I can't stay. It took me like pretty much a lot of my magic. I don't know how much. Probably like 2 full triggers of my magic just to actually get through them. And I just don't understand why they had to be so strong. Like, why do they have to be so resistant to everything? I don't like them. At least I can get into this little corner here and just not die. Oh, and this didn't drop the pendant because I forgot to talk to Dust. And now for the only scripted death in Dark Souls. And we have one more thing. So, this bonfire in this jail cell, alright? It is the only bonfire in the game that will set your spawn point without you setting it. Well, that's fine, you know. Like, I can live with that. Let's just grab this key and let's leave. Because I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like it. I really don't. And Seethe. It's Seethe. Yay. This is sped up footage. I think it's like 32 times. Alright? He's I think slightly resistant to magic. I don't quite know. So I think I wasted all my spells just to take him down. I think I had to switching to my spear. Which, you know, not very fun. But, you know, that's fine. I still won. Not too big of a deal. Well, we made it to Anor Londo's bonfire. Not too hard, not too bad. Let's go kill Priscilla. And no, I'm not going to do a feet meme this time. Don't worry. I'm just going to kill her. I don't like her. I don't see what people see in her. She's just weird. I mean, she's kind of cute, but like... Well, anyways, I would love to post Aerosmith's Dream On here, but, you know, I don't know if I can get copyright struck for it or not. So instead, just pretend it's Kratos. And because I decided to pretend to be Kratos, let's go ahead and kill Dark Sun Gwendolyn. And then try to do our best impression of Kratos. Boy. 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 Well, you know, the Dark Moon Catalyst also sucks. I tested it out later on, but it wasn't very good. I thought it would be better. So I'm taking my frustrations out on Ceaseless. Well, I tried, but he kept just doing this AoE attack. And while looking into it before I started this video, it turns out that he has a scripted event you have to trigger where he rips his arm out. And when he does, then you can get him to jump and, you know, fall off the edge. And there's only 2 ways to trigger that. You grab the clothing, or you run back to the clothing area and then run back to the fog gate. Before I continue on with most of the bosses, I'm going to go ahead and tie up some loose ends. So we're going to talk to Dust, or Dusk. I don't understand her name. And after that, we're going to go fight Sif. I don't want to play this game anymore. I really don't. I can't keep killing Sif. It's too much. Gaping Dragon, though, on the other hand, it's a dragon. I love dragons. But it's dead now. We hardly knew ye. Anyways, to finish the loose ends, let's go ahead and grab the pendant. I don't have footage of the Hydra fight, but the Hydra is also not a boss. There's no boss health bar. Deal with it. And back to our regularly scheduled program, we're going to go ahead and face off against the Four Kings. And, you know, it's the Four Kings. I got close to them, and then I died. Well, that's not too bad. Second round, let's go. A lot better. I decided to use the Crystal Halberd. And I killed 4 of them, and had to fight a 5th one. So, would that be the 5 kings, then? Am I the 6th king? Mr. Mean King? Well, you know, regardless whether or not I'm the 6th king or not, let's fight the Fire Sage, I think is what it's called. I don't know, I'm not looking at the screen. But I got them stuck behind a pillar. I don't know if this would count as cheese or not, so I'm going to let you decide that. I don't know how they got stuck, and I didn't know how to fix that. So, it's just dead. Well, you know, anyways, let's go ahead and fight the Centipede Demon. And this guy's fun. You see, he did his best impression of One Punch Man on me, which hurt. Proceed to pick me up and use me as a dog toy. So, you know, still got the teeth marks. And it took a couple tries, but I got him down. Trivia time. How many times do you think it took me to kill the, Centipede Demon? Was it A, 2, B, 7, C, D, 5? So let's go to Lost Islet. I pick up the Sunlight Maggot because I was going to progress Solaire's questline. Didn't do that, forgot to. But I remembered, oh yeah, I can open up the little door over here without joining the Covenant if I go to back here. Well, I'm going to need it because it's Bed of Chaos, and in a run where you can only use 3 bonfires, yeah, this is going to be a fun one. But I went to Bed of Chaos because I need to go to Lost Islet to get the Sunlight Maggot to go fight Nito, because Tomb of the Giants is dark and I don't want to have to hold the flashlight, because I have to be able to roll around and do stuff and move fast. So I figured the helmet would be better. Speaking of going through the Tomb of the Giants, here we go. I'm just going to let you go ahead and watch this little footage of me going through Catacombs and Tomb of the Giants. And, well, I'll put some, like, Skyrim dungeon music on. So, there you go. Alright, let's start the DLC. I don't do that much damage, and the Sanctuary Guardian seems to just not want to let down. So, to show you the struggle I had, I'm going to let the entirety of the walkback, the full 3 minutes, unedited, no change of speed, just straight 100% in-game time, go ahead and play out. And no, I didn't know about the iron ring, or the rusted iron ring, while doing this challenge. I didn't know that till after I had finished recording the killing of Gwyn. And, yeah, it would have made it a little bit faster for this part specifically. Also, sorry if I jump scared you there with my voice after playing some more Skyrim music. Uh, just, just witness this. It's insane. It's It's so hard. And I understand the run back would be about the same if you didn't get the bonfire. But normally if you die to the Sanctuary Garden, you have that first bonfire. I don't have such luxuries. In fact, I don't need them. I just gotta kill the Sanctuary Guardian. Which, in the end, actually turns out a lot easier once you actually just decide to take it like a man. But that's not too bad. Still had to use the Crystal Halberd, still had to use Havel's armor. If I was any better at the game, I would probably do other stuff, but as it turns out, I'm not good at the game. Because if I was good at the game, I wouldn't be doing this challenge. Now, before we get to our next hurdle, which would be Knight Artorias, Man of the Abyss himself, let's grab the shortcut, and let's go ahead and try him. I think this is the first attempt, I can't remember, but all I know is that, I did not expect to do less than 80 damage on a hit with the Crystal Halberd. Not ideal, for the most part. And then don't even get me started on trying to click the wrong button and use an Estus Blast, which got me killed. So I decided, because I wanted to be able to actually attack him, I was going to go through the kiln for a little bit and just farm these guys. It's about, I think, I don't know, a 5-minute walkthrough. You have 5 nights. It's 2,000 per night, so I got 10,000 per walkthrough. Did that a bunch of times so I could level up the Black Knight sword I got a long time ago. And decided, hey, after that, let's go and attempt him again. And this attempt goes a lot smoother, as when you have some damage dealing stuff, you tend to do a little bit better. Because you have in your mind, I'm strong now. Okay, now that I'm feeling stronger because of that, let's grab the key. We're going to go talk to Goff, Hawkeye. But I died. So I walk back through, and there's 2 more Sanctuary Guardians. Now, when I played the DLC the first time, I don't think I encountered 2 of them. I didn't know 2 of them could spawn. So obviously, I decided, well, if there's 2 of them, I should get Havel's gear and just run past. So I try that. Now, I learned the hard way that the run's gonna be like this for the next couple of hours. But eventually, I did make it past and go to Goth, and yes, we are gonna watch this cutscene, because it's the best damn cutscene in the game. Now, I died to Calmeet, and that's how I found out about the Sanctuary Guardians, which is what I wanted to do, because I wanted to go talk to Hawkeye, whatever his name is. Would it be Go? No, he says Goth. So was Smough? Smuff? Smug? Well, Ornstein is smug, so it can't be smug. Anyways, Calamy is where this challenge ended. Because I personally could not beat Calamy. I died I tallied it up. It was 50 times to Calamite alone, using around the same strategies I used on my main, playthrough, the first one I did. But dying to the Sanctuary Guardians 30 times as well, because it was whether or not they wanted to run at you or use their lightning. And being caught by their lightning when I was trying to do a dodge would do the instability damage. And then I would dodge through them and somehow still get hit by them for more instability damage. So that happens. Now, turns out you can also just go down the ladder and then up the ladder to go to Goth. So I wouldn't have found out the Sanctuary Guardians until after I died to Calamite the second time around. But as you're seeing, I'm showing a couple of clips of me dying. I don't have too many because I didn't record half of them. I decided I gave up recording and figured I'd only record the ending of the fight because it would be a lot easier. But in the end, I gave up and decided to go to Gwyn. And honestly, if you don't ever try to parry Gwyn, he's actually quite a formidable foe. I went in saying I don't want to parry him the entire time. Obviously, it didn't last long. But turns out, dodging through his abilities tends to be a lot more difficult than you would expect. And he does a lot more damage than you would expect, too. Because most times you're parrying him and you're just, riposting him. I challenge you, if you ever decide to do a Dark Souls run through again, go through with Gwyn and do it without parrying. But as we parry Gwyn into oblivion and get the final kill on the last remaining boss I can fight, I realize I can't light his bonfire because the challenge is firekeeper bonfires only. So you know what? We're starting the age of man, the age of darkness. Let it all consume. Because, it's darkness. Why not? But why do these things just look so nightmare-inducing? Sleep paralysis demons. Sleep paralysis demons. Oh, they're getting to me. Oh no. But as this challenge ends, I do want to say thank you for watching, and I'm sorry this video is long overdue. I spent about 10 days on this challenge alone, and it's been quite fun, but it's also been hard work. Making the mistakes of losing souls, speccing into magic instead of something a lot more practical for this challenge, it's made it interesting. I kind of want to see someone like JK Leads, or Lemon from the Backlogs, or even Press Continue do this kind of challenge. I know Press Continue did a challenge where he went through the entire game without a bonfire, apart from, using Homeward Bones, and he didn't die during it. But it'd be nice to see them do their take on this kind of challenge. Hell, get Nurbit in there too. I want to see other Dark Souls videos from him instead of how to play Dark Souls as Abraham Lincoln, But on top of all the stress this challenge brought and me having to get called into work every other day because we had call-outs, I kind of want to attempt this in the future and actually go through and beat the DLC with it too. Alright, now then, to finish up the trivia. How many times do you think I died in Sen's Fortress? It was C, 9. How many times do you think I died to the rafts? It was also C, 4. How many attempts do you think it took me to beat Ornstein's Smoke? It was D, 1. How many times did I have to try to kill the centipede demon? It was D, 5 tries. So if you chose C, you also kind of got it correct. And then how many times did it take me to beat the Bed of Chaos? It was C, 7. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and keep on free aiming those fireballs. They never miss. They don't. They are always, always accurate. See you in the next one. Woo!